I have chickens. 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 I have chickens.
I have a blackbird.
I have chickens.
I also have chickens.
I have 2 chickens.
I have roosters.
I have a rooster-goldfish hybrid. I have a giant rooster.
I also have roosters. There's a hen with her chicks. Yeah.
I have chicks.
I have enough chickens.
I have a small chicken. I have a small rooster.
I have a yellow chick. I have a yellow chick. I have a colorful chicks. I have a chick with comb.
I have ducks.
I have ducks.
I also have ducks.
I have a silky chick.
I have geese.
I have a swan. I also have swan. I have 2 swans.
I have a chick.
I have an ostrich.
I have an ostrich.
I have a emu.
I have a rhea.
I have goats.
I have a kid goat. I have a kid goat.
I have goats. EMB. I have goats, sis. They're really big. I have sheep.
I have a ram.
I have a ram.
I have a Valais black-nosed sheep. I have a turkey.
I have black and white turkey.
I have a helmeted guinea fowl. I have a vulturine guinea fowl.
I have a pig.
I have a peppa. I have a piglet.
I have a father pig.
I have a mother pig.
I have cows.
I have a white calf.
I have cow.
I have a calf. I have a Highland calf.
I have a Brahmin.
I have a zebu. I have a Nellore. I have a Bali cattle. I have an aurochs.
I have buffaloes.
I have a water buffalo.
I have a Cape buffalo. I have a bull.
I have Big Blue.
I have an ox. I have a yak. I have a bison. I have a gaur. I have a carabao. I have a mora. I have a gael. I have a kupri. I have a bantang. I have a saola. I have an anoa. I have a tamarau.
I have lions. What do you want?
I have a tiger. I have a white tiger.
I have a white tiger cub.
I have a panther. I have a jaguar. I have a black jaguar. I have a leopard. I have a snow leopard. I have a cougar. I have a mountain lion. I have a puma.
The lions ran away.
I have a pheasant.
I have a shorebird.
I have a golden pheasant. I have a pelican. I have a heron. I have a peacock.
I have an Indian peafowl.
I have a crane. I have a Victoria crowned pigeon. I have a Java pigeon.
I have a red-billed hornbill. I have a colo bird.
I have frogs.
I have a common green frog. I have a toad. I have a kalula. I have a bullfrog. I have a bizabufo. I have a tadpole. I have a froglet.
I have crocodiles. Wow.
I have an alligator. I have a gharial. I have a caiman. I have a rhamphocicus. I have a sarcosuchus.
I have ferrets. There they are eating. What are they eating? Fruit. Yeah.
I have a capybara.
I have a civet. I have a genet. I have a linsing.
I have a binturong.
I have Daddy Kangaroo and Mommy Kangaroo. I have a Joey Kangaroo.
I have a giraffe.
I have an okapi. I have a civatherium.
I have birds.
I have a toko toucan. I have a keel-billed toucan.
I have a terror bird. I have a flamingo.
I have a Dapper Dandy.
I have a penguin.
I have elephants.
I have an African elephant.
I have an African forest elephant.
I have an Asian elephant. I have a mastodon. I have a mammoth.
I have a rhinoceros.
I have a zebra.
I have a quagga.
I have a horse.
I have a foal.
I have a donkey. I also have donkey.
I have a donkey foal.
I have a mule.
I have turtles.
I have a tortoise. I have a sea turtle.
I have cats. Meow.
I have a dog.
I have lions.
I have dragons. Here, look at that. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, yeah.
I have an iguana. I have a Komodo dragon. I have a Gila monster. I have a monitor lizard. I have a megalania. I have a tegu. I have a dinosaur. I have a dragon.
I have both.
I have chicks.
I have fish.
I have a clownfish. I have a blue tang.
I have a koi carp.
I have a sunny.
I have a hamster.
I have a guinea pig.
I have a bear.
I have a grizzly bear. I have a brown bear. I have a Himalayan brown bear.
I have a black bear. I have a polar bear.
I have a polar bear cub.
I have a white cat. Here, it's cute, isn't it?
I have a Gilbert.
I have a cheetah. I have a serval. I have a lynx. I have a caracal. I have a palace cat. I have a bobcat. I have a wildcat.
I have an ocelot.
I have a camel. I have a llama. I have a cria.
I have a deer. I have a reindeer 1. I have a reindeer 2 with red-nosed character named Rudolph. I have a elk. I have a moose. I have a gazelle. I have an impala. I have a blue wildebeest. I have a black wildebeest. I have a kudu. I have a nyala. I have a sable antelope.
I have a boar. I have a singing storybox. I have the baby. I have an apple. I have a house. I have a toodles. I have an alphabet. I have an anon. I have a mountain goat. I have the musicians. I have the chubby hamster. I have the ice cream maker. I have a gaslight. I have a happy gas. I have a babarusa. I have a gray cat. I have a butterfly. I have a grumpkin. I have a Godzilla. I have a wolf. I have a giant tortoise. I have a silly moose. I have a banana. I have a rainbow mat. I have the carrot cake. I have the Discord monkey. I have the diamond ore. I have the baby villager.